Transformers 96 here, another video review, this time of Transformers Prime Airachnid. So here you go. So this is obviously Airachnid from the television show Transformers Prime, and a pretty popular character, I think. But it's just one character that I have never gotten along with. I really just hate this character. I don't know, I always hate it when she's in the show. I just think that it just brings such a dull part of the show, and just a part that I just really want to get over with so I can watch the rest, the other episodes and stuff. But anyway, here you go. So here's Arachnid's box. Got a nice artwork of the character up there. On the back, you've got a very, almost black and white picture with a couple of purple details and some yellow Arachnid. I don't know what that is. Maybe in person it's even worse, but it looks black and white. I don't understand. As you can see, that one has some, the real thing has some color, but the pictures are just black and white, which is just very strange. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. So anyway, let's get into the figure. So, she does come with these little, weapons. They don't do any gimmicks or anything, but they're just, claws or something, or some ray guns or something. They look pretty nice. I like the way that they're painted, and overall, they're pretty cool. As for the helicopter, very nice. As you can see, it's a very slick, just very cool kind of a helicopter mode. Very neat. Just really nice. On the bottom, there is a little bit of kibble, but not much at all. I mean, this is a fantastic mode. I really love it. You've got a see-through cockpit with a seat inside. It's wonderful. These blades on top are really neat because they're multifunctional. They become her arms in robot mode, so I really like that. So just very nice. I'm a really big fan of this alt mode. Sorry. And if you wanted to, you could attach these things and make it kind of weird. There's mech ports just on the sides of the helicopter, so you can attach it, make it look like a little crab or something, and you can angle these blades how you want them to make it look like some kind of weird monster, but whatever. So anyway, so let's get it transformed. So first of all, just to get these things out of your way, just lift this up, and then just lift these two up. Just to make them pointed out like this. Now at the bottom here, what you're going to want to do, well, actually first, open the cockpit. And then you can see the little seat, which is just really nice. But then you're going to want to fold the little nose inside there. And then these panels on the arm, you're just going to want to kind of break up. There you go. Just like this. And it might be very hard to do this. When I first got out of the package, it was very difficult, but you're going to want to angle the arms down. It's very stiff joints. I don't know why, but it is. So just do the same on the other side and angle it down. Ow, it actually can be painful. So there you go. So, perfect. So now what you're going to want to do is take these just like this and then just pop it up. And then you can split them if you want to. And then just split the legs and point out the heel. If you're transforming it right out of the box, the heel will be already lifted, but you are supposed to close it when it's in helicopter mode. So yeah, so there you go. And then what you're going to want to do is take this whole assembly, even with these little things, and just scoot it up. And when you scoot it up, her head will pop up, and just keep scooting up until you hear a pop. Don't just stop because it looks like it's all done. Wait until you hear the pop. So yeah, so there you go. And then with the arms, you just move these panels down and out, and then rotate the hands out. And there you are. So rotate the panels out and hands. So there you go. So there is, oh wait, and then with these things, what you're going to want to do is just get these two out of the way. And this one, just move it down. And there's a little tab there, you're going to want to just tab it in. Although it doesn't work very well at all, which is a shame. And then just angle this like this. Take these two and just angle them out kind of like this. Oops. Sorry, it actually came out thing. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that. They had them in a little wrong order, but once you have them out, you can angle the little arms like this, the little spider arms, and then it's supposed to tab in back here, but it just really does not stay very well at all. That's a big shame. I mean, that was the one thing that could have made this figure alright, but it really just doesn't work. So there you go. So there is Airachnid in her robot mode. Absolutely horrific. Just about. First of all, let's just go over the colors. The colors are nice. You've got a nice slick black everywhere, pretty shiny and everything, and the purple is really nice. In the body right here, it's kind of metallic, and then the rest is just a normal purple, which is nice. The face sculpt is really cool. Looks good. It's a nice representation of the character. You got some light piping, but because of this huge thing behind her head, the light piping just really doesn't work. And other than that, it's awful. I mean, it doesn't resemble the character too much. The character is all about just being slick and fast and skilled and everything, and she barely has any articulation. I mean, she's got a ball jointed shoulder, double hinge elbow, but because of these panels they get stuck, and a swivel wrist, which does really nothing. She's got ball jointed thighs that are so hindered. This is as far out as it can go, and this is as far out as it can go. So just nothing. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's got hinged knees, and then that's it. A hinged toe, and the ball jointed head. But because of this back panel, you can't do too much with it. So overall, it is just a pathetic figure. And I knew this going into buying it, but I bought it anyway because I heard it was an easy transformation, which was nice, and I really liked the helicopter mode. And she was a new character, so even though I don't like the character, if it's a new character, I'm probably gonna buy it. So yeah, it's hard to get her to stand, and you've got to kind of like bend her over almost to get her to stand and be outweighed and stuff. But just really pathetic, and these things don't even stay. Just an awful figure. It's got everything bad about it. They didn't even like cover up this huge piece of you know, like what is it? A helicopter behind her. These things are so close together that they barely have any articulation. They just look like little things hanging out the back. Looks awful. This keeps coming undone. I'm not even gonna mess with it anymore. And overall, we're just really bad. Really, just it's not a very good representation of the character, and it's an awful toy. So overall, you guessed it, I'm not going to recommend this figure. There is MechTech ports on the shoulders, which you can hang these, or just on the hands. I'm sure you've seen them before. They look awful in either place, but what are you going to do? And just overall, it's a really waste of money. You know, if you like me, you want to get all the characters, then wonderful, pick it up, and you won't be happy, but you can pick it up, or you can just skip it and be somewhat happy, be proud of yourself that you skipped a horrible figure. So there you go. So overall, just really bad. I have yet to get her to stand in this review, and that just keeps falling over. So overall, really bad figure. Highly don't recommend it. Awful articulation, some good paint, and I like the head sculpt, but other than that, it's all bad. I mean, there's really nothing saving about this figure, and I totally don't recommend it unless you are a huge Airachnid fan. But if you're not, absolutely no reason to get this. So there you go. So that's my video review. Oh, here she is with RC, her enemy. Overall, they're in good scale. I like that. But, you know, they've got one really nice figure and one awful one, so you can't even pose them or anything because they just suck. I'll try to pose them at the end of this video. Who knows, maybe I'll get one good pose, but I don't know. So there you go. So that's my review of Transformers Prime Airachnid. Thanks for watching.